Guys, Two Brothers Stacking here. Hope everybody's having a great day. Me and my brother want to welcome everyone back to the channel.
Welcome back, everybody.
So when are they going to be able to cut interest rates? Us as stackers, that's all we're waiting for, right? They're going to cut interest rates and metals are going to soar. Well, maybe not so fast. I also want to talk a little bit about housing pricing and stuff like that coming up in the future. We're not financial planners, you guys know that. So one of the things we all know is these high interest rates are going to make it almost impossible for some people now to buy a house or even buy a car right now. We know that it can mean $300, $400, $500 a month more in your payments with these interest rates being where they're at. But what a lot of people don't realize is this really hurts the government as well, because they have to service all this debt in the form of interest. So they have to make a monthly payment and pay back this dividends, in the form of high interest that they have right now. Because in 2022, they paid $472 or $75 billion in interest alone. Just can imagine what it's going to be for 2023 when those numbers come out, and what it's going to be for this year if they don't do something about these rates soon. So I feel that they will probably have to cut these rates sooner than they want to. But our GDP right now is 98% of our total yearly income, right? And a safe, or what they call a good number, is if you're 70% of your GDP in debt. That would be considered a safe number according to a lot of these financial wizards out there, right? So these high interest rates having to be paid back, well, there's only one way to do all this, and that's just to continually print money just to keep paying back the old money. So there we go. Starting to sound like a Ponzi scheme, isn't it? And, that's one of the reasons why you really need to own silver and gold. It's just that simple. They're not going to get any of this under control. They're going to continually spend like they're drunk pirates. They're just not going to stop. And, we're seeing the rich people taking money out of the market, holding cash on the sidelines. More and more and more of that is going on. Now, I did a video on this a little while back, and I got some blowback from a lot of people saying, oh, the billionaires aren't getting out of the market. Well, yeah, a lot of billionaires are getting out of the market. And I named specific names, and I guess that's what kind of caused so much conflict. But Warren Buffett has sold a massive amount of stocks in various companies. He's holding cash on the sidelines because, as you guys know, when 9/11 happened, the billionaires of the world that had cash on the sidelines, well, they made themselves trillionaires, basically, because they were able to come in and buy all kinds of companies on the cheap. And they was able to really take advantage of that. And I think we might be seeing that going on a little bit right now. They're anticipating something that we're not. They're seeing something that we don't see, because we're really not in the know like these guys are. They run the world, and we're just their peasants, right? So when we take our money and we put it into silver and gold, we're taking the power away from them. Yes, we're not getting paid dividends, and you're not earning that steady return on it. But they don't have anything. They're not making any money on that. The banks don't got it in their control. You own it, your money in your pocket, and you can do with it as you see fit, When you go to the bank now, a lot of people try to take out 50 or 100 grand, and they're like, well, what do you want the money for? Why do you need the money? Or they won't even give it to them for a week or whatever it takes. It's your money. When did the country get to the point where banks can decide that they'll give you your money in a day or two? You're supposed to be able to get your money the day you're there. And I want to go over a little story. I think it's quite interesting. So when I was a kid, a lot of stores that I would go to would say they don't take $100 bills. And the reason being is you could go to a store and gas being at $1.30, $1.40, and all the other things in the store like chips or soda or even Italians were $3. You would never spend $20 at the store. So they didn't want to take $100 bills. They were virtually too much money at one time. So whenever I got a paycheck and I went to the bank, I would purposely not let them give me $100 bills because I was going to have a hard time using them. And now a $100 bill, it's a joke. It's absolutely nothing. The inflation has caught up to the point where a $100 bill is nothing. And I really feel this way too. I've gone over the numbers and looked at the things that I could have bought when I was 20 years old, how much it would cost me then to now. And I really think it's almost $300 to make up for what I used to be able to get for $100. And that's not slowing down. That's actually accelerating. And it's supposed to, by design anyways, your money's supposed to inflate right around 2% per year, and that's by design anyways. Something I found that was kind of interesting was there was an interview done the other day with CNBC, and they interviewed a guy named Peter Crest. He's the CEO of Aperture and Investments. And he was telling everyone on the show that we're doing great, consumers are doing good, and they have discretionary funds at their disposal. Also, that there was plenty of jobs out there. So I just kind of looked at that like, really? And then the host asked him, well, do you buy Bitcoin or gold? And he says, oh no, I don't buy any of that stuff. I really don't know anything about that stuff. What? You don't know anything about gold? You don't, or Bitcoin? And they talked a little bit more back and forth about that. But I kind of look at that as, are they trying to discourage people from buying gold? We all know the banks are buying gold for some reason, right? And that leads me to say that I kind of feel that the American dream is somewhat dead here, because definitely when I was a kid, you could look at the numbers from your job, and you could definitely look at the housing prices and anything you wanted to buy, and it was obtainable. And if two people worked in the household, it was really obtainable, and you could do quite well. I don't see that today. Like I say, you guys all know, my brother's 20 years younger than me. He does not have the advantages. It's just not there. So let me know what you guys think about that. We want to take a minute and thank everybody that's been with us from the beginning and all the new guys that have just come in. Welcome to the Two Brothers Stacking family. We really appreciate each and every one of you. We really enjoy the comment section. That's our favorite part about it. And we usually don't respond for a day or so, as you guys notice. I got to answer everybody from the last one today at some point. And I'm looking forward to doing that. So we are going to do a giveaway. We ordered some silver, and it hasn't come in yet. When it comes in, we'll show you guys what it is, and we'll explain how we're going to do the giveaway. We're not exactly sure how to do it ourselves. And also, don't forget that my brother is scheduling a interview with Hero Bullion, right?
That's right.
How long do you think that'll be before we do that?
It'll be a few weeks.
A few weeks, or really that long? Well, hopefully they can get it to us faster than a few weeks. And when we get that done, we'll bring that to you guys also. So we'd like to take this time to thank each and every one of you. And if you're not subscribed, we would love to have you.
Two Brothers Stacking out.